Hey folks, here's a little bit of an update of where we're at. Boy, it sure does clean up nice. I didn't polish the body at all. We just did a wash on it, and then I actually ended up hand waxing it. And you'll notice that a lot of the things that I had noticed before, they're muted. They're just muted, which is fine, which means if I want to take it further, I can later. I haven't cleaned the motor, but I did have to replace the struts, and we replaced both struts there. Overall, it's looking pretty good, but I do have a big problem. And we're not going to talk about this on that video. But here's a little picture as to what I'm trying to deal with, and we'll see how that resolves out. But today I want to talk about this other option. Well, let's go back here. First of all, got a Corvette. We also have I'm all about kind of speed. I don't know why. I've got a VSET 10 Plus 50 mile an hour stand-up scooter, Corvette, and then all these things are going to have something in common, my friends. Here we go. This is called a wired Freedom model. It's an electric bike. What do these things have in common? C6 Corvette, C5, wired Freedom. These things are very value-driven, powerful options that are pretty decent in quality. As far as I can tell, this wired is just a hoot riding this thing. It is as big as a horse. I feel like I'm trying to get on like a KX500 or a 1979 Husqvarna or a big 490 Mako. It is a big beast. I think at this point, I don't really have any complaints, just trying to get used to it, trying to get used to how it operates. I'm not really going to go through the bike because there's a lot of guys on YouTube who have covered that extensively, and I thank them for it. Good job, my friends. This is just some gearhead who likes value. What do I think of this wired bike? Why did I buy it? But let's do this. I've got it turned on. We've got 64 volts. I've got about 13.2 miles on it. Those are not all my miles. I think it came with like 4 miles. So boom, kickstand up. And I just, I'm not sure what kind of view you guys have here. Get on this horse. There we go. Pedal assist 1. It's got a throttle right here, so I can just twist it. Doesn't matter what pedal assist I'm in. If I want to just rock and roll, I just do the twisty there. Away we go. Really nice. I'm going in the pedal assist 2 right there. There's 3. We're doing about 21. Not bad. You know, I've wanted an electric bike for a long time. I had that electric scooter. That's a 60 volt deal there. And the reason I bought that is because I thought all of the offerings, at least where I looked, all I saw was this 48 volt stuff that does like 20 miles an hour, maybe 28 with the class 3. And to me, even 28 was too slow. I know we get into legalities and I know all that stuff too, but you know what? Automobiles do a lot more than 65 or 75 miles an hour. I believe give them the power. There we go. Give me the power and let me regulate it. And when I found this wired Freedom online at the price they were asking, I thought, well, that looks to be my ticket. Something that's got a lot of power. Sure, I can shut it down. Sure, it comes as a class 2 750 watt limit. It allows me to go in there and be an adult and extract the power that it's capable of when I feel I need it. You know what? I'm riding against the wind right now. I don't know if you can hear it. Remember when you were a kid and you're riding back from your friend's house against the wind? Oh man, that always sucked, didn't it? Well, not with this. This is basically a low-powered electric motorcycle, probably about 3 horsepower, and I still pedal it. I need the exercise. Trust me, I'm retired. I need to get out and do things. And as you can see, it just motors right along. Handles quite well, even with these balloony tires. One thing I wish it had was turn signals. Even my scooter's got turn signals, and that's pretty cool. Just lets other people know what I'm doing, because most people who see you on a bike that looks like this, and let's face it, this looks more like a bicycle than an electric bike, especially from afar. They just don't, they're not gonna have the concept that you're going as fast as you are. So turn signals will be nice, but you know what? We just keep things safe for now. Check out these animals. They're like horses. Stay away from those ponies, man. Might get bit. Anyway, for a kind of a power junkie like me, at this price point, the wired's pretty impressive. You know, I looked at for over a year. I almost talked myself into getting one of those typical bikes you see a lot of. A lot of people ride them, a lot of people. They're all 48 volt. Some are 52 volt, but I still remain quite unimpressed, especially when I've got that scooter, that dual motor 1400 watt back and front motor, 1400 watt each, propelling me to at least 40 miles an hour very quickly. I felt like the bicycle offerings just were quite weak. I mean, I don't want to offend anybody, but you know, as a guy that likes power, I just wasn't going to spend the money on it. I felt it'd be a waste of time. But this wired bike, woo, it's nice. It is just nice. Over the bumps, nice and quiet, not a lot, no jangling at all. Some videos I've seen guys riding in there, heard a little bit of metal slapping around. That's just a matter of getting the bolts tight. That's no big deal. But I went through and made sure everything was tight on this. Tell you what, if I was a young working person trying to build a life, I'd try to get employment close to my residence. I wouldn't even buy a car for about 5 or 6 years. I'd just save money and drive one of these bikes back and forth. You know, it definitely would get the job done. Just rips. I mean, look, could I have more power? Oh, absolutely. I definitely could take more power. But you know what? At this price point, I think it's a pretty good deal. I see a lot of other bikes with less power. They want even more money. They want more than $2,000. And that's even after you get those discount codes and all that stuff that you find on YouTube and maybe Instagram. Hell, I don't know. I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on Facebook, any of that stuff. See, I'm getting a little exercise because I like to pedal. That's the whole point of having a bike. I like to pedal. I like to move my legs a little bit. I'm not going to do this. May as well just get a, what's that? Get a Harley live wire, right? Ooh, this is nice. Let's go back. All right, let's clear this way. See, I'll use the I'm in such a high gear, I go ahead and just use the throttle to take off a little bit. Stop spinning. I could ghost pedal it and move down the road, or I could just twist the throttle. Brakes need bedded in a little bit. I don't know what this person's doing here. Oh, there we go. Oh, boy, did you see that wheelie? Anyway, my friends, I don't know what else I could say. It's a Wired Freedom 2024 model. Wow. Is it the Corvette of bicycles? I don't know. Tell you what, I'm having fun. I have fun in Corvettes too. Anyway, Wired Freedom, I dig it. Best deal I can find right now. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this video down, but if you like it, go buy one. No, there's no coupon codes. I'm not offering anything like that. I'm making a dime on this. And I'm not looking to make a dime. I just like riding things with power, and you know, if I see something I like, I'll showcase it. Till next time, my friends. We'll get back on the subject of Corvette soon once I get that problem fixed. Till then, take care of yourself. Get out there and enjoy life. It's Ruger. And it's my last resort.